to be here.
It's my first time on the set.
What do you think?
It's so awesome.
Isn't
so
it fun?
awesome. Yes, so fun.
Yeah. Oh
I've
my
watched
goodness.
from the sidelines the whole time.
Oh, wait till next week. You're going to be in the hot seat. That's for sure. All right.
This is not the hot.
No, this is going to be a piece of cake, right?
Yeah, this is just like that.
Oh my goodness. Let's see. Who are some of the fun people we have joining us tonight? Donna, Miss Donna, so happy to see you. Hi, Sherry and Linda. Hello,
Carol.
Susan. Oh my goodness. You know, it's great to be with all of you. Alice, thank you for joining us. Cindy in Arizona, thank you for joining us. Have a good time. I'm excited.
Are you excited?
I really am.
The nerves are over.
Oh yeah. This
I
is,
mean,
this,
you know,
this
now
is
we're
easy.
just hanging out with our girlfriends.
That's right.
And
This
guy
is easy
friends.
stuff. Absolutely. Because we get to talk about the things that we absolutely love.
Oh my gosh.
Today.
I'm so excited. I
Yeah.
am so excited.
Sewing, embroidery, all the themes. So welcome everyone to Swig Night. It's another swig that we have here at my girlfriend's cool shop. And if this is your first time joining us for Swig Night, some of you may be wondering, what is swig? SSWG. Well, okay, you know me.
Yep.
I'm all about the acronym. And so when it came time to try something new here at Girlfriends for online shopping, the thought came to me of, why are we doing another, right? But this is what it came down to. It was this. It was that sometimes making a bigger purchase takes a little more time and background knowledge rather than quickly typing in sold 101, for example. You all know that. And when you make a purchase with us, we want you to buy with confidence. And so we need to be able to show you a little more, spending a little more time with some of the products, whether it's machines, a special featured quilt, a new must-have item in your sewing room, whatever it's going to be that requires a little more showcasing. That's what we're here to do.
So, welcome to Swig. Show and sell with confidence. Show and sell with the girlfriends. Buy with confidence.
Buy with confidence. That's right.
Buy with confidence.
Yeah, we're showing and we're selling, and it's going to be a fun night. And even if you're not in the market looking for a machine, you are definitely going to want to stay tonight, because there might be some things that you never knew before.
Right.
And maybe some of you already own these machines and you're going to learn something new. Right. So tonight we're going to be sharing some of the upper midline stock lineup, starting with a sewing machine only. Then we're going to talk about embroidery machine only, and we're going to end it with the combo units of sewing and embroidery together. But in the comments, we want to hear from you first. So get your typing fingers ready, because we want you to tell us, do you have a sewing machine only? Do you have an embroidery machine only? Or do you have a combo unit? I got a feeling that some of them have a few of those. Yeah. And we want to know from you, what are the pros and cons of each of these for you? What do you wish you could do that your current machine cannot do? And if you could dream of the perfect machine for you, I want to know what it would be. So type in the comments and let us know.
And speaking of comments, please like and share this video for a chance to win this Kimberbell Fat Quarter box filled with 100 fat quarters.
Oh my goodness.
We are going to be giving it away to one of you, and that winner will be announced on June 3rd.
Perfect. Yeah, those fat quarters are so delicious.
I've kind of got used to them on the corner of this table, so that's going to be a hard giveaway. But hey, Kris and housekeeping. Okay,
there you
we've
go.
got a show to share, and it's going to be jam-packed full of information. There's going to be some amazing purchase opportunities.
Yeah, we've got Todd in the house, folks. Yeah, you know what that means.
If you're interested, so that's great. But hey, if you have all the things, or now is not the right time, stay on, because you never know when the right time is going to be or what you'll learn. So be sure to stay on. We want the time to be right for you. We want you to enjoy this time with us tonight, and we would love to earn your business when the time is right.
That's a big deal to us. We don't expect your business. We would rather earn your business.
Yep.
And so that's important to us. We know it's important to you too. Again, tonight is all about buying with confidence. So let's start out with this little scenario, Allison, okay? I want to know if any of you out there can relate to this. There was once a time in my life that I really did not enjoy sewing, okay? And I absolutely had no idea what an embroidery machine could do, Okay. Anyone like that out there? And it became very apparent to me very quickly that this newfound hobby that I was really, really wanting to enjoy was something that I was becoming more and more frustrated with. And I think it's really because the machine I was working on, it was giving me nothing but tension issues, and I was frustrated with skip stitches, and threading was a challenge for me, and it was clunky. You name it.
The rat's nest underneath their fabric.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yes, for sure. And it just wasn't the best experience. Now, hear me out. I was still extremely grateful for what I had. No doubt about that. And I knew that with a lot of perseverance, I could get through that project eventually, right? But the frustration continued to build over time, where I just wanted to say, you know what? No more. It's been fun, but really, has it? Has it been fun? I don't know. When you experience that kind of frustration with your machine,
you're right? Kris. And for so long, I mean, how many times did I say to you, you know what? I'm a sewing machine only guy.
I remember that.
You know what?
Yes.
Machine embroidery does not interest me. I'm no part of it. I just love to piece. I love to quilt. I'm a sewing machine. That was until, well, you know the rest of the story. Some of you know the rest of the story. You don't know the story. Call me.
That's right. Yeah, for sure, Allison. I totally get it. And I hear that coming from a lot of people out there as well. But now, you know, we just can't get enough of all the fun that an embroidery machine can bring. But I think the point of both of us sharing these experiences right now with all of you is that, and I think a lot of you would agree, that sometimes you just don't know what you don't know.
Right.
And so that's why I'm glad you're here tonight. I'm hoping to open your eyes to just a few of the things that these baby lock machines can do, and to really see how far technology has made everyone's experience a little bit better. And I think they're really going to be blown away by what they see tonight.
Well, I know I have been and was and still am.
For sure. So let's go ahead and start off by taking a look at a short inspirational video that Baby Lock put out. And while watching, I want you to really think about the possibilities that you could see yourself doing when owning a machine that can truly take your creativity to the next level.
Every embroidery project is special in its own way, but some projects mean just a little bit more. The ones created for the biggest of days. Whether you're creating from scratch or getting inspired by our extensive stitch and design library, Baby Lock's new line of embroidery and sewing machines have the tools you need to make memorable projects for those memorable days. The new IQ Intuition Positioning app makes sure your design is exactly where you want it, how you want it, for perfect placement every time. Because nothing should stand between you and how you create. IQ Designer captures your own designs and makes them ready to embroider. Explore limitless color combinations with Color Visualizer. Decorative stitches make everyday items extraordinary. Built-in designs and fonts provide those personal touches. The large hoop size ensures that nothing slows you down. At Baby Lock, we know you put your heart into the projects that matter, and that's why we want to ensure you have the perfect embroidery and sewing machine to make those projects easier to create than ever. Baby Lock Embroidery and Sewing. What memories will you create?
Oh, great. You guys know me. Cry on demand.
I knew it.
Okay, I'm out filled right now. So.
I know, right?
All right. I mean, have we ever done a show that I haven't cried?
I don't know.
I don't
Can't
know.
think of the last
All
time.
right. Well, I know that when I watch that, and just when I think about how much sewing and embroidery, how much joy that it brings joy. It brings all the things to me.
Yes.
Come on, you guys. Don't let me cry
seeing-
alone. We would love for you to share in the comments all about how embroidery and sewing has added joy to your life. Come on, don't leave me hanging.
Yeah, that's right. I love how they brought that couple together. No, I think a lot of us can truly relate to that for sure. That sewing embroidery has made a huge difference in so many people's lives. And it really is just something that opens up so many possibilities to creativity and taking it to the next level. So tonight, shall we
Let's get started on something happy.
Let's talk about the two sewing machines only. See, Sherry says, I so love embroidery. It's my joy.
Mine too, Sherry.
Yes.
I mean, you know.
Absolutely.
Yep.
And a lot of you feel the same. Linda says she loves making projects for others. Judy says she loves embroidery and serging, which, I'm so glad to hear that. But yes, definitely. It is just such a great thing to be able to embrace for sure. All right, friends, let's go ahead and get started by showing off some of our favorite features. Tonight, we're going to start off with the Baby Lock Ballad, and also we're going to show two at a time, the Ballad and the Chorus. Now, these are sewing machines only, these two. But did I mention quilting?
Not yet.
They can also do quilting on the sewing machine. Big open space, some really great capabilities. So there's amazing capabilities with all these machines. But I want to start off with something basic that actually on these machines right now is actually not so basic at all, because it is called the Never Miss Needle Threader.
Oh my God.
Are you ready?
Yep.
Let's go ahead and take a look at what I'm talking about. Having trouble threading your needle? Let's talk about the Never Miss Needle Threader from Baby Lock. Pull my thread over here to the left, up and around and down, just following this thread path. It's even numbered for me. Up and back down. Pull the thread back behind the needle bar and over to 7 and cut. Ready to see the magic happen? Push this button. You can find this feature on most of their top-of-the-line machines. Find your Baby Lock machine at My Girlfriend's Quilt Shop and mygirlfriendsquiltshop.com. Okay, what do you think about the Never Miss Needle Threader?
Oh my heck yes. Yeah. I mean, I know people that have purchased a machine based on that feature alone.
Yep.
And you know what they say? I mean, if once you have it, you can never go back.
That's so true. When I try going back, no way.
Yep.
No.
I don't know about you, Kris.
It's a real game changer for sure. How many of you, it looks like we lost audio. Okay, we're good?
Yep.
Okay, so it looks like, I think we're back.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, so we're back. All right, so what were you saying about the Never Miss Needle Threader?
I was going to say that all 6 machines that we're going to focus tonight have that Never Miss Needle Threader. It's a game changer. And you know something else?
What's that?
I love Baby Lock because of all their ease to use.
Oh,
so we're going to be
goodness.
showcasing those kind of things tonight.
Yes, absolutely. So I would love to know in the comments too, do you have a never miss needle threader? And do you love it? Do you absolutely love it? Just like we
Could you do without it?
Not anymore. No way. Lisa says she loves the needle threaders. Nice. Lisa says that as well. And Judy said, as I get older, I can't thread a needle, but both of her machines have needle threaders.
Right.
And that's a big deal, right?
Right.
All right. So never miss needle threader are on these machines all the way on up. And now we want to show a little video on the ease of use. One of the things that Baby Lock is known for on their sewing and embroidery machines is ease of use. Let me show you my 3 top ways that I think the Baby Lock is one of the easiest machines to use. Right here you can see how nice and big the LCD color screen is on the machine. And what makes this even better is the fact that I can actually change the width simply by pressing this button, and I can adjust the length as well. And you can see in real time what it's going to look like. Let's stitch it out. If I take a look at this and want to make some readjustments, I simply can with the ease and touch of a button. Another favorite feature of mine is the automatic pivoting feature. If I touch this button right here, my presser foot will lift up when I lift up on the pedal. When my foot pedal goes down, the presser foot goes down. Talk about ease of use. I can even automate being able to backstitch and cut my threads at the same time at the beginning and end of my stitches. Automate backstitch and thread cutting. Let's take a look at what's happening under the needle. I'll begin stitching and it will automatically do a backstitch. And now I move forward. When I'm done stitching, all I have to do is quickly tap on the backstitch right here. It will automatically do my backstitch, go forward, cut my threads, and lift my presser foot. You can find your first or next Baby Lock machine at my girlfriend's quilt shop in Logan, Utah, or mygirlfriendsquiltshop.com. Wow.
Wow. Yep.
Right?
Wow. I need to be reminded how cool my Baby Lock is.
You know, that's true.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. Sometimes I think we just take it for granted,
Yep.
like, oh, well, that's really easy. But it's not easy for everyone.
No.
But when you look at these machines, you've got like these LCD color screens that are as big as an iPad,
Yep.
which many of you are used to, right? And just being able to touch a few buttons, you're able to get, you know, in real time what the stitch is going to look like, what foot are you supposed to be using, if you need mirror image, if you need something to do free motion quilting, it's the touch of one button.
Right.
It just makes it so simple. So what do you think about those features, right? I want to hear in the comments, was there an aha for you? Was there something that you're like, wow, I didn't know about that?
Yeah.
We'd love to hear.
Yeah.
Okay. Now these, in that previous video, those were just 3 top highlights for me on the sewing machines. But truly, there is still so much more that we don't even have time to cover it all tonight. But yet another feature of mine that is on the Ballad and Chorus is what they call the compact digital dual feed system.
Say that 3 times fast.
Yeah, compact digital dual feed system. Compact digital dual feed. Oh boy, that's a tough one. But let me tell you, it's an awesome feature, and that's because it actually has a belt-driven system, which some people might think of as like in comparison to a walking foot. I'll tell you, it's even better than a walking foot. This is perfect for quilting through several layers and helping prevent the layers from shifting. But you want to know what one of my favorite ways to use the digital dual feed system?
What's that?
Well, let's go ahead and take a look. It's all about Minky.
Oh, I love Minky.
Let's talk the digital dual feed with Minky. Talk about frustration. Now with the help of the digital dual feed, I won't have any stretch when it comes to sewing this together. Beautiful.
Wow.
That's
Do
pretty
you know how
cool.
nice that is? Sing it
Yeah.
with me. No more. Slip sliding away.
Okay, well, if you dare.
Slip sliding away.
Oh, you know us. We're just a bunch of dorks. But that is a pretty cool
Yeah,
feature. If
yep.
you think, sewing Minky can be very frustrating.
Oh,
Did you notice how in that video, I didn't even have any pins in there?
yes.
There were no pins. Like a lot of times when we talk about Minky, we're saying pin, 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 pin. Guess what? With a digital dual feed system, you really don't have to worry about that. It's pretty awesome.
Yep.
Okay.
And now we've shown you that they can be found on both the ballad and the chorus, right?
Yes, absolutely.
But as we
And on up.
But as we step up to the chorus, there are a few things that are game changers for me, Kris.
Okay.
You want to know one thing that's a game changer?
Yeah. What is
The
it?
guide beam.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. And I believe we do have a video about that as well, because if I were to tell you that you could create continuous binding, snowball blocks, half square triangles, all of those things without ever having to draw another line. And if you're thinking to yourself right now, like, what are you talking about? You guys know what I'm talking about. When you have the squares and you got to draw all these lines on there before you even get to the sewing.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Let me show you how the guide beam is going to work on your Baby Lock chorus. No more drawing out lines for half square triangles on the Baby Lock chorus, Altair, or Solaris. Let's use the guide beam. Place my guide beam going from corner to corner and begin to stitch. Turn this around and I can go to the other side. Guide beam from corner to corner. Foot down and stitch. Ta-da! Perfect half square triangles every time. Wow.
Okay.
That's another wow, right?
Lots of times people ask me, how do you get so much done? Okay. Can you guys imagine how much time you would save
Yes,
by using this built-in feature?
definitely.
Yeah. The guide beam.
You are lickety split. When it comes to doing piecing a quilt, she is so fast.
It's because I don't have to draw that corner line.
Yeah.
I have that guide beam.
That's awesome.
The guide beam really helps in so many other ways than just getting that perfect seam allowance too.
Yeah.
I mean, it's more than just straight line quilting.
Yeah, definitely. You can use it with the straight line quilting. You can use it to measure your 5/8 inch seam, your 1/4 inch seams. If you're trying to line up some decorative stitches on a stripe of fabric,
Right.
you can use that guide beam to your advantage.
To
Yes.
get really, really tight on that
my
binding.
goodness.
Yep.
So many things. I was seeing a comment earlier from, I think it was Becky, that said it's just amazing how much sewing has changed over the years,
Right.
and the technology that's built into these machines is just incredible. Sandy's wondering if the chorus has a thread cutter. Yes.
Yes.
1,000% yes. And that's another feature that I would never want to go
Right.
backwards with, right? You just hit that button and it's
Hit
going
the
to
scissors.
just
I mean,
cut all your threads for you,
Yep.
top and bottom. You actually save a lot of thread that way as well. So speaking of straight line quilting that you were talking about,
Yep.
it also reminds me of the fact that the Baby Lock chorus does come with a large extension table too.
Yes.
So when you are comparing these two machines, we have the Baby Lock Ballad and the chorus. These are both sewing machine only, right? And a lot of people will ask, what's the difference between the two of them? Well, a couple differences that immediately come to my mind. One is with the Ballad does not have the guide beam where the chorus does. The second thing is that the Ballad does not come with an extension table, but the Chorus does. So having that extension table really is amazing. It's nice to be able to spread that quilt out, to have plenty of room to work, whether you need some extra space to lay out your blocks or even do free motion quilting on there. I mean, you've got a really nice large throat space here as well. So if you're doing free motion quilting on these machines, which you absolutely can do, take a look at the space here on this machine that allows you to roll up that quilt to the side. You've got plenty of room to work with. And again, with the extension table, which maybe someone could grab one for me, I want to be able to show off, like, that is really, really big.
Right.
I use it all the time when it will come time to just laying out my blocks for something. Oh, here it is. Thanks, Todd. Take a look at this baby right here, folks. Look how nice and big that is. So, and that just fits right onto the Chorus right here. Let's take a look. Okay, there we go. Right there. So isn't that wonderful? But again, this is so nice for being able to do your large quilts and need a little bit larger space. Comes on the Chorus, does not come on the Ballad, but you can purchase that separately for the Ballad if you wanted to as well. But it does come with this.
Yep.
Debbie said that the extension table is so useful, and I love that. So Bonnie, thank you. She says, this is a great show for refreshing appreciation for our amazing machines. Yeah, we talked about that earlier. Like,
or maybe
you
using
just take
something
for granted
you didn't know
that
you
don't
had on your
have
machine.
That's right. Exactly. So, all right, Allison, we've shared some of our very favorite themes about these two sewing and quilting machines. Are you ready to talk about some great deals?
Well, I'm not ready to talk about some great deals, but I'm going to get the man of the hour.
That's right.
Mr. Dealmaker himself. Come on in, Todd. Let's talk about
Mr.
all
Todd
the
is
needs.
in the house. Okay, so we have some great deals going on for Swig Night. So let's first talk about the Baby Lock Ballad. I want to do a quick review for you of what are some of the amazing features that we've been talking about tonight. And then Todd's going to take us through the pricing. Are you ready for this?
Let's make a deal.
You might need to take some notes. There's some good stuff here. So first of all, let's take a look again at the Baby Lock Ballad. First of all, it is a sewing and quilting machine only. It does have the Never Miss automatic needle threader. It also comes with a multi-function foot control. And there's a lot of things I could say about that, but quickly what I'll say is that your foot control has the ability to not only move your machine forward and backwards and so forth, right? Stop the machine, start the machine, but you can cut your threads with your foot control. Can you believe that? That's just one of the many things that it can do. So there's the ability to really automate a lot of different steps in your sewing. I already alluded earlier of the 11¼ large workspace. It has 771 built-in stitches. And let's get some up close of some of this if we can. And then with a hands-free knee lift, and it does have with the compact digital dual feed system. Pretty awesome, right? So again, this is on the Baby Lock Ballad. This one's the Chorus. Right over here is the Ballad. Okay, we're going right over here. Right over here. There we go. There we go. So the Baby Lock Ballad. So Todd, let's talk about pricing.
Let's talk about pricing tonight. First of all, on approved credit, all of these machines are available on approved credit.
Okay.
We can take care of that over the phone as we talk through this. But let's start with the regular price.
Okay.
$64.99 is the regular price. Tonight, $49.99 is our deal.
Okay.
$49.99. Along with that, not only do you get this great deal, but you get a 60-day love of knowledge from Baby Lock. You want to tell them a little bit about Love of Knowledge, Kris?
Oh my goodness, Love of Knowledge. You have access to over 1,000 videos in the Baby Lock Vault, which is pretty incredible.
You will have to stay up for 20 hours a day for 60 days.
It's so exciting because there's so much good stuff to learn in that thing.
There is.
Yeah, it's a really great program that they have.
Great added value there and great extra bonus. Also, from our friends at Baby Lock, a $500 gift card from Baby Luck.
That's incredible. Now, they did this offer during Surger Month last month. It was such a hit. So many of you loved that out there. So we were thrilled when Baby Lock said, we're going to do it again. And so any machine that is $5,000 or more, they're going to give you a $500 rebate.
That's
and,
a great
and you can
deal.
spend it on anything you want.
Yes, yeah, you don't.
Mhm.
Yeah, you can spend it on thread. You can spend it on fabric.
Yeah,
You go to dinner. You do whatever you like.
exactly.
Along with that, we'll also give you a $50 My Girlfriend's Quilt Shop gift card as
Mhm.
well, and the Ballad Inspirational Guide. This is your hands-on. I can look and see and read and feel everything that I need to. It would be great.
We're also throwing in a free Joy sewing machine. Now that's that little beginning starter sewing machine. Why would we do that? Well, it's because we want you to share the love of sewing with whoever you want.
Give it to someone.
You give it to a child, a grandchild, give it to a friend, whoever you want, or heck, just use it as a travel machine
Absolutely.
or as a second machine. That is going to be absolutely free. We are going to give you the Joy sewing machine in addition to your Baby Lock Ballad.
Leave it in the car. There may be a sewing emergency.
Hey, you never know.
And there it is in your car. Also, let's keep in mind that there's free shipping
Yes.
anywhere in the continental United States,
Mhm, mhm.
and you get lifetime education from My Girlfriend's Quilt Shop.
That's right.
That's our pledge to you.
Yeah.
And might I add, and I'll add this a couple more times, but if you are not happy
Mhm.
with your purchase,
Yeah.
within 60 days, you call Mike, and if he
Mhm.
can't make it right, he'll take it back.
Yeah.
That's it. That's the guarantee.
Absolutely.
So that easy. Make a
Yeah.
phone call, and we're off to the races.
Absolutely. Kathy says she likes having a smaller machine to take to classes. I totally agree. These are big machines and they're heavy, right? So it's nice
Yeah, I'm
to
pretty
have
sure
a
I
smaller
tore a
machine to
rotator
take.
cuff dragging one of these out just a few minutes ago.
There you go. All right, let's go ahead and talk about the chorus then.
Let's.
Okay, so the Baby Lock Chorus, that's this one right here. It's again sewing and quilting machine only with the Never Miss automatic needle threader. It also comes with a multifunction foot control, 11.25-inch workspace going on here. So again, very large. Again, the extension table is included. We also have on this machine the automatic pivoting feature, which is incredible. Love that. Remember, we talked about that earlier in a video where you put the foot down or you put your foot pedal down and your foot goes down. You lift up from the foot pedal, your presser foot also goes up. It is a game changer for sure. You also have the introduction of the sensor pin for sewing. Now, that's another thing that we could spend a whole evening on. Just know it's a really cool feature that allows you some great precision in your sewing. And of course, we'll be teaching classes on that, as well as you can find classes on the love of knowledge for that. This is what comes with the guide beam for sewing. So when we talk about that little laser that comes out for doing those half square triangles, snowball blocks, miter, piecing, all of those things, the guide beam is awesome. This has 771 built-in stitches. Unbelievable, right? And again, it also comes with a compact digital dual feed system. So Todd, tell us about the deals here.
Okay, we're going to test my eyes, Kris.
Oh boy, okay.
Here we go. A regular price on this is $69.99. On sale tonight for $59.99.
Mm-hmm.
Again, 60-day love of knowledge. We love that knowledge. We love the knowledge.
Yes, we
love
do.
all the knowledge.
Absolutely.
Another $500 rebate from Baby Lock on this machine as well.
That's awesome.
What a deal. That's a great deal. We
That
love
is.
our friends at Baby Lock.
Yes.
Along with that, you will get a $100 My Girlfriend's Quilt Shop gift card to use for any time you like on any of the things that you need to go with this machine. You will also receive the Chorus Inspirational Guide. The free Joy sewing machine is available on this one too. Travel machine in the trunk of the car, sewing emergency. Let's remember that. We should have that. And again, free shipping anywhere in the continental United States. And it comes with our guarantee that we will continue your education.
Mhm.
And we will also, if there is an issue with that machine, we'll take care of it or we will take it back.
Absolutely. Yes. Oh my goodness. There's some good things here. Are you guys getting giddy about this? Because this is pretty sweet. In fact, Nola said she wishes she had a guide beam on her machine. Nola, you're not alone. There's a lot of people out there that, again, when they see that, they go, oh my goodness, I got to figure out how I can get my hands on that. Right? So, okay, thanks, Todd, for those two awesome deals. I'm going to bring Allison back on because it just keeps getting better and better, because tonight, now is the time to talk machine embroidery. Are you ready for this? So let's go ahead and we're going to swap out these machines. And while we do so, I believe we have a little video. Let's see. Oh, no, you know what? Before we do that, let's go ahead and take just a minute to discuss why you would want an embroidery machine to be separate from their sewing machine. What are some of the things that come to your mind? Okay, because a lot of people have combo units. A lot have machines separate. What are the advantages and disadvantages of having them? I want to hear in the comments from you. What do you think, Allison?
Well, okay, so gosh, you put me on the spot. But I think for one, having two embroidery machines going.
Yes.
Lots of times when you're embroidering, you're working on two smaller little.
We've got sound issues. Yep. Okay, we're back. Okay, so where did we stop sewing? Okay, we're just going to keep going. Yeah. So what are some of the reasons why someone would want an embroidery machine only?
Okay, so really quickly, like I was saying, lots of times it's embroidering, it's working its magic, and you could be sewing.
Okay.
At the same time. And the second thing that I think is lots of times you have one embroidery machine going, and maybe you want to get started on another block. You want to do two embroidery machines, you know, and there are people out there that are like, you know what, I really love what I'm sewing on right now.
Yeah, Donna Lynn was saying she doesn't like to, have to switch back and forth, right?
Right. I mean, lots of times you're sewing the blocks, but you need to sew them together. So
Dee said that having separate machines, you can sew on a project while the embroidery machine is going, which is something you mentioned, right? Definitely. I think there's a lot to be said about having them separate. Delane says the same thing. She likes the separate machines so that she can work on both. And if you have the space to be able to do that, it really is nice to be able to have them separate. For
and
sure.
Lots of times you want your girlfriend to come over. I mean, Kris, how nice would it be if I called and said, hey, come embroidery and just bring your bag?
Yeah, that would be nice for sure.
Well, maybe you're interested in embroidery machine right now. Maybe you're thinking, maybe this is something I could pay close attention to for a few minutes. So let's talk embroidery.
I would also mention that some of you out there who haven't delved into the world of machine embroidery, do you think we could grab a couple of our samples here?
Oh, yeah. Why don't I do that?
Of what an embroidery machine can do, because I think there's a lot of you out there who may have a sewing machine only. And you thought, maybe I might be interested in embroidery, but what exactly does an embroidery machine do? Let me share with you a few quick examples.
Do you want me to take these machines out, Kris, while you do this? I can set these right here.
Let's go ahead. I think we can go ahead and just show this right here. Here's just a quick example of, we know that, well, all of you know that we love Kimberbell around here, right? This is one of her bench pillows that is so fun. Let's see if we can get up close of some of these blocks, because would you believe that these are applique blocks that are all done on an embroidery machine, never once taken to a sewing machine. In fact, even the background quilting can also be done on an embroidery machine, which is very, very incredible. Let's take a look at some of the other blocks up close. Okay, so we've got, let's see, the little ice cream truck and the ice cream sandwiches. This is just, again, one of them, right? There are so many different things to choose from. But a lot of people, especially if you don't really enjoy doing applique on your sewing machine, you're going to absolutely fall in love with doing it on your embroidery machine.
Right.
That's one. All right, let's take a look at this next one. This is another embroidered pillow, again from Kimberbell, and this is being able to do applique on your embroidery machine. How fun is that? So beautiful stitching all the way around, absolutely, absolute perfection in your blocks and in your applique. Kimberbell not only does applique, and there's a lot of companies that do applique for machine embroidery, but did you know you can also do piecing? Let's take a close look at this one. This little zipper pouch is completely done on an embroidery machine as well. And so that is all pieced, it's been quilted, and would you believe that you can actually install a zipper on your embroidery machine? This entire project never once was taken to a sewing machine. I know that can blow some of you away. You're thinking, how in the world does it do it? But it's incredible. It's fully lined. There are no raw edges in here, as you can see. And it's all done on an embroidery machine. And one of the fascinating things that can happen with this is that when you are doing a pouch like this, it'll have a line that stitches out. It tells you, go ahead and tape the zipper on the line. I'm not kidding. You're taping the zipper. Taping the zipper. Who would have thought that? And then you start your embroidery machine again by the push of a button, and it goes over top and it installs the zipper for you. Sonia said she's addicted to the In the Hoop projects, and I would agree with you, Sonia. They are so much fun.
Somebody mentioned clear blue tiles.
Clear blue tiles, absolutely. Let's take a closer look at this, because this little cute quilt was also done on an embroidery machine. The applique is done that way, but also if we can get an up close of some of this background quilting, this is also done on your embroidery machine. So we're going to go ahead and switch out these machines right now so that we can take a closer look at the advantages more advantages of having an embroidery machine only. All right. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and switch these out, and let's take a look at our next video. Struggling with perfect placement on your embroidery machine? Baby Lock has the answer. Let's say that I have a t-shirt here, and let's pretend that the t-shirt has a pocket. And I want a design to go exactly above the pocket. How do I figure out exactly how to hoop it and where my design is going to go? Let me introduce you to the perfect positioning app that you can use on your smartphone. Find my IQ positioning app. Use photo frame for easy positioning. Now I place my phone over top and hold it. Notice I have that square there. This is my fabric, and I'm going to send it to the machine. Okay, slide it in. This is the design that I want to bring over the pocket. I'll hit set, and you can see that my pocket is there, and all I have to do is move it exactly where I want my design to go. Hit embroidery, and it goes exactly where I need it to be. Talk about perfection when it comes to my machine embroidery. This is exciting technology, and we're proud to be able to carry it here at My Girlfriend's Quilt Shop and mygirlfriendsquiltshop.com. No, keep going. Okay, we're going.
You know what,
we're
Kris?
going.
I love IQ
Yeah.
design, and I love that video, and maybe we
Yes.
can watch it again. But
Good idea.
before we do that,
Mhm.
can we talk hoop size?
Yeah, let's talk hoop size. Oh
Okay.
my goodness.
Yeah, so I love that the Pathfinder, which is this machine right here,
Mhm.
I love that the Pathfinder has an 8 by 12 hoop size.
Yes.
And that's the biggest size for this Pathfinder. 8 by 12 will do most of the projects that you can do. Sometimes you do have to do a little bit of a double hoop on that.
Mhm.
And that's great. But if you want to get the best bang for your buck,
Mhm.
then you need to jump up just a little bit, because I'm telling you what, this Meridian
Mhm.
has a 9 by 14, oh, 9.5.
9.5 by 14.
9.5 by 14 hoop size. And that's pretty dang spectacular. And it will just basically do anything you want in that size of the hoop. And so
And you know what that
really
means?
great.
That means larger hoops means less hoopings.
Right.
Less time, right?
Yep.
For sure. So when you can really, have this large size hoop, it's less time doing the clear blue tiles, for
Right.
example, or if you have lots of little items that you're wanting to make, you could put them all in one hooping and be able to use less stabilizer, less time of changing out threads. I mean, all of those things. Delane says she loves the 9.5 by 14 inch size, and that's why she bought the Meridian. And Laura said she would miss her 9.5 by 14.
Get the biggest hoop size that you can afford. I'm with Jess on that. I mean, that the biggest you can afford, because you will never be sad.
Absolutely.
And so I really love that. I think when I found out about this, I mean, about the big hoop size, I know that I went a much bigger size.
Definitely. So again, if you were doing like small gift tags or, for Christmas, for your neighbors, all those little things, you really can just fit into a big hoop.
Yep.
All right. So we've got
Come on, Todd, show us your hoops.
I wish I could fit it over my body, but it just isn't that quite that big, right?
Right.
But we've got a 9.5 by 14 inch hoop right here. And if we compare it to an 8 by 12 hoop, it definitely makes a big difference. So so big hoop right here.
Yep.
There we go. Nicole loves her Meridian. She's saying, here's the 8 by 12 hoop.
Yeah.
There
So
we go.
both are really great, but I mean, you just think about just that little bit
go
bigger.
ahead and put this down. Oh yes. See, that definitely makes a big difference, doesn't it? There we go. Ta-da!
Yep.
Madeline says she can do so much more with the larger hoops, and she loves to quilt her projects with it. So if you are trying to make a decision on an embroidery machine only, and you're thinking to yourself, okay, I've got the Pathfinder, I've got the Meridian, I don't know which one to do, I would definitely suggest you always buy the biggest hoop, that too, the biggest hoop that you can afford. And if you can handle doing the Meridian, you won't regret it, because the 9.5 by 14 is amazing, right?
Right.
You also have the large LCD color screen on both of these machines that make it really super simple to find the design that you're looking for and to follow the step-by-step instructions on where you have to go next
Color
on
of
the
thread,
embroidery
all of the
design.
things. Yep.
So, all right. So here we go. Let's see. What else can we share with you?
Well, I think now we can jump to IQ Designer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Should we do that?
I think now we can do it. Do you guys mind watching that video just one more time on the IQ Designer?
It's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
It really is amazing technology, because that would be another reason why you would want to step up to the Altair, or not to the Altair too. Well, that too, when we talk about sewing and machine embroidery.
Yep.
But why you'd want to step up to the Meridian too, because that incredible feature that every machine embroiderer out there just may covet, it's called the IQ Positioning app.
Yes.
And it really is amazing. I know that can be a frustration for so many people, is where do I place my hoop, my design? Maybe I didn't get something correct in the hoop.
What if something falls out of my hoop?
Yes, I know that's happened before too.
It's never happened to me, but I've heard it.
Oh, yes, that's right. Your friend, right?
Yes.
It's happened to your friend. All right. So let's go ahead and take a second look at the video that we just showed a few minutes ago. And you're going to be asking yourself, where has this feature been all my life?
Right.
It's called the IQ Positioning app. Struggling with perfect placement on your embroidery machine? Baby Lock has the answer. Let's say that I have a t-shirt here, and let's pretend that the t-shirt has a pocket. And I want a design to go exactly above the pocket. How do I figure out exactly how to hoop it and where my design is going to go? Let me introduce you to the perfect positioning app that you can use on your smartphone. Find my IQ Positioning app. Use Photo Frame for easy positioning. Now I place my phone over top and hold it. Notice I have that square there. This is my fabric, and I'm going to send it to the machine. Okay, slide it in. This is the design that I want to bring over the pocket. I'll hit set, and you can see that my pocket is there, and all I have to do is move it exactly where I want my design to go. Hit embroidery, and it goes exactly where I need it to be. Talk about perfection when it comes to my machine embroidery. This is exciting technology, and we're proud to be able to carry it here at My Girlfriend's Quilt Shop and mygirlfriendsquiltshop.com. Amazing,
Yes,
right?
yep.
Yeah, absolutely. So in addition to the IQ positioning app for perfect placement, when you go a step further with Meridian 2, you also are introduced to what is called IQ Designer.
Oh, yeah.
So
No.
some of you may be wondering what exactly that is. So here it is, in a nutshell. This is what can allow you to turn artwork into stitches.
Yeah, I know. Can you imagine? Okay, imagine this.
Mm-hmm.
Grandma's recipe stitched onto your favorite tea towel in her own handwriting.
That's pretty cool.
Or how about you take your children's artwork, and we always wonder what to do with all those papers, and they sit in a box.
Yes.
How about you turn those blocks into a quilt?
Mm-hmm.
Or I know there's a pretty fantastic picture of you and your girls downstairs in our shop that is stitched
Oh
on
my goodness,
fabric.
which is pretty fun.
Yep.
And that was with the addition of adding palettes software.
Yes,
to
but
mine.
still pretty amazing.
Pretty amazing what these machines can do. Can you imagine designing your own quilt labels? I mean, there's just so
With
many
your own handwriting.
possibilities.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But we know that can sound pretty overwhelming at first, but we don't want you to worry about it because we're here to help in any way we can. Because in addition to the 60-day love of knowledge from Baby Lock, that it's going to give you a plethora of video content to watch. I mean, we talked about, what was it, like over 1,000 videos. We here at Girlfriends will continue providing our own additional content, which comes as part of your purchase of a machine from us. We are definitely here to help you every step of the way.
Right. Pretty dang cool.
Yes.
Yep.
And with that, with some of those amazing upgrades, we also have there's some great packages that go along with this. So now, some of you, we understand that some of you out there already own the original Meridian and you own the original Altair, right?
Right.
So,
but did you know the good news about that? In fact, it's great news. We have upgrade kits.
Yes.
And so I just have a few of these upgrade kits. But with the upgrade kits, you can make your Meridian a Meridian 2 or you're an Altair 2 without purchasing a new machine. Sometimes I hate when cars come out, because you're like, oh, great, now we have the upgrade. But you have that. So, Kris, what are some of the benefits that you would get with upgrading your machine?
Well, some of them you would get the 7x12 magnetic hoop, which we have out here. You also have the ability to do the Stitch, My Stitch monitoring app, which briefly what that means is it's another app on your phone. You all are used to doing apps on your phone, right? And let's say you're doing a really long stitch out and you need to walk away for just a minute. I know that can be a scary thing for some people, but as soon as the thread breaks or a stitch is finished, it will actually notify you on your phone and you can monitor it from your phone, which is pretty amazing. You also have 2-point positioning with this, but my personal favorite is the couching. And I want to show you some examples of couching projects that are done because this is pretty dang cool. All right, let's take a look at some of the couching. For example, this pillow right here. Would you believe that you can take yarn, actual yarn, and create something that looks like it's been needle punch, really? Look at those flowers on this pillow.
So
very
beautiful.
Modern looking, very, very fun. And then we've got the lettering that is also found in the machine for couching. Again, it's incredible that you can take yarn and with an embroidery machine, you are couching over top of it and it just stitches right out. There's some abstract art that when I was at Baby Lock Tech this last year, these are just some photographs that I took while I was there because I was so inspired by all of these fun things that you could do on your embroidery machine when it came to couching. And take a look at this handbag, for example. Would
Love
you
this.
believe that entire handbag was done? And because it has the alphabet letters, this bag is actually made with the letter I. If you can believe that. The letter I, how cool is that? And again, I wish you could just feel through the screen and touch it, right? Because it really is incredible, the texture that it gives to something. Here was another project that I was just so inspired by it. They put this on the back of a denim jacket, and it just says, be nice, and it has a rainbow. And again, just something so cool, like such a really different, unique feature that can be done on the Baby Lock Altair 2, the Meridian 2, and the Solaris. But this is part of the upgrade kit. So if those of you who already have the regular Altair and the regular Meridian, if you want to go to the next level, go to an upgrade kit, which we'll have Todd talk about in just a minute. And then here's a picture of, again, this was done as a planter, a little planter box, and then a rug, again, all done on the embroidery machine with yarn. So cool. So Deborah says couching is something she would really be interested in learning about. And Sherry said she got a Solaris a couple of years ago, still doesn't know half the stuff it does, but she loves her Baby Lock machines.
Yes.
And it's really true. And of course, we'll have classes on all of these things. So very excited about that.
Oh my goodness. So that's so cool.
Yeah.
I'm going to take these. I'm going to go get Todd because I want you to be able to see these machines up close. So I'm going to grab him, and why don't you talk about these machines?
Okay, most definitely. All right, so Todd, let's come on out and let's talk about what are the prices we're looking at for the Pathfinder and the Meridian. All right, so let's review real quickly about the Pathfinder. Again, it is an embroidery machine only. Comes with a never miss automatic needle threader and an 8x12 embroidery field. There are 263 built-in embroidery designs, and it also has a sensor pin for automatic positioning. So where the Meridian differs from that, it has the different technology for being able to do positioning, but this does have a sensor pin that allows you to do it. Also, you have the LCD color touchscreen and a needle beam. And I love the needle beam because it actually will just point directly over where that needle is going to fall. So if you have to do some changes in your placement, it makes it so simple to be able to see. So what do we have going on with the Pathfinder?
So with the Pathfinder tonight, we are at an MSRP of $69.99. Tonight, $42.99. That's a great deal. 60-day love of knowledge. You're going to get a $100 My Girlfriend's Quilt Shop gift card. Spend however you like. A free Kimberbell machine embroidery event.
Okay, can we talk about
That's
that for just a quick moment? So we've got some pictures up here to show because we are throwing in a Kimberbell event, which is an incredible deal. And they've got some really fun ones coming up, including Gingerbread Christmas, Day at the Spa.
Who's already done Day at the Spa?
Oh, yes. I know a lot of you out there who've done Day at the Spa.
Give us a little shout out here.
Definitely. So Day at the Spa is coming up again in June. Spoonful of Sunshine is coming up that we're doing. Summer Nights is another one that you could choose from. All of these are just another incentive that we are passing on to you to be able to reward you for that purchase, right? Treats for my boo. Oh my goodness, it's the cutest thing.
Look at that.
And then Gingerbread Christmas is the brand new one that comes out this summer. And we couldn't be more excited. And a shout out to Fern and Sandra who do a great job on teaching those virtual events. Again, these are virtual. So no matter where you live in the country, you can participate in these. And I'll tell you, there's not a better way to learn your embroidery machine than taking a Kimberbell event.
Yes, and Fern and Sandra they're going to show you all kinds of very cool things, and you're going to be sewing with friends from everywhere.
Yeah, absolutely.
From all over the country.
Yeah, it's really fun. Now, let's talk about the Meridian 2. This is embroidery machine only with IQ Intuition positioning. It comes with a 9.5 inch by 14 inch hoop. It also, now we're introduced to IQ Designer. with a large 11.25-inch workspace. It also has the couching ability that we were talking about earlier. 2-point positioning, just another way of being able to position. And it has 534 built-in embroidery designs, and it also includes the My Stitch monitor capability. So really good stuff there.
That's
What's
great
the
stuff.
deal we have going on
So
here?
the deal tonight, this machine is $89.99. Oh, wait. $64.99 tonight. Again, the 60-day love of knowledge from Baby Lock, a $500 rebate from our friends at Baby Lock. You get the 7x12 magnetic frame, the Meridian inspirational guide.
That is pretty awesome.
Right here. Look at this.
This is like having a best friend sitting right next to you,
And it has a binding.
telling you how to do it.
Yes, that's
Anything you
great.
want to know with embroidery, you
It's in
just
there.
turn to that.
And
Yeah.
you can read at your leisure.
Yeah.
The Baby Lock So Ed virtual getaway. Kris?
Okay, virtual getaway. What does this mean? This is something that Baby Lock is throwing in during the month of May. It ends May 31st. And what it is it is 6 classes that you can take, again, virtually, by Patty and Mike Johns, who are 2 of my favorite people on the planet. And they're going to take you through IQ Designer, which is awesome, right? And they do some great things with you. So that is actually, what were they telling us? It was about a $700 value right there. And you're going to get that absolutely free when you make your purchase before May 31st. So
Excellent.
that's what
Excellent.
that is. Okay.
Again, free shipping anywhere in the continental U.S. and your lifetime education guarantee from us, as well as Mike's Machine Guarantee.
60 days. If you're not happy with it, send it back. So
We'll take care of it.
We'll take care of it. We'll try and figure out what is it that we can help you with so that you can enjoy it more, for sure. So those are some really great things. Now we also have for you the upgrade kits. Let's talk about that deal for those of you who already own the original Meridian and the original Altair. Okay, let's say you want to upgrade that. You can do so. The regular price on this one is $9.99. We have it on sale for $7.99, or you can do monthly payments. We've got that option as well. This comes again with the 7x12 magnetic frame, the embroidery couching, the 2-point embroidery positioning, the My Stitch monitor capability, the stitch tapering function for the Altair. Now, this we haven't really talked about tonight, but it is such an amazing way to add decorative stitches to clothing, to linens, napkins, pillowcases. It's really fun. It's also got 50 new designs. So in addition to all the designs that you already have, you're going to get 50 new designs, 40 couching, new fonts, new fills, new motifs, you name it. And Todd, we've got a really good deal tonight.
I think we ought to give them another 10% off.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I absolutely agree. If you want this, again, regular price of $9.99, on sale for $7.99. We talked about this. We're going to give you an additional 10% off. In order to do that, you're going to head over to mygirlfriendsquillshop.com and look up that upgrade kit, or call us and use the coupon code SWG10, SSWG. SWG10, and that will give you the additional 10% off of the upgrade kit. How cool is that?
I think it's pretty good. So look, there are 534 built-in designs. You get an extra 50. You get 10% more.
Yeah.
10% off, 10% more.
There you go. I like that.
That's a 20% incremental gain.
There you go. I didn't even think of it that way, but you're absolutely right. All right. Are we having fun yet? Now, if you love the capabilities of the sewing machines tonight and the possibilities of the embroidery machines tonight, then you're going to definitely fall in love with our last 2 machines that we'll be discussing. And that is the Baby Lock Ariel and the Altair 2. It's a combination of everything you've seen so far tonight and so much more. All right, Allison.
Get out of here. Get out of here. Hey, Mike wanted me to remind every machine we've showed tonight
Yes.
qualifies for that $500 Baby Lock gift card. Money talks.
Mhm.
I mean, so while you're figuring that in, that's either cash you don't tell your husband about, this extra $500 gift card,
Yeah.
or that's an additional $500 off the machine. So
Okay.
just, I mean, while we're switching these out, Mike came out and he wanted me to tell you. And while we're switching these machines out, hey,
Yeah.
we want to hear it from you. What are you drooling over right now? What do you
mhm.
wish you had? Is there anything that you're surprised about? Is there anything you're excited about? Hey, you guys, share in the comments. You guys are doing great comments, but I know we're not hearing from all of you. So just give us a shout out. Hey, boys, can we switch out these machines? Let's bring in the
do
Ariel
that.
and the Altair.
Definitely. And with the introduction of the Altair comes some really great new features. So let's go ahead and take a look at just a few.
Sewing perfection meets limitless creativity with the new Baby Lock Altair 2 embroidery and sewing machine. Whether you're an avid creator or passionate hobbyist, the Altair 2 is your versatile, creative partner every stitch of the way. For embroidery, the Altair 2's large hoop space and 534 built-in designs means you can bring your creative dreams to life. Seamlessly go from vision to finished product with the help of IQ Designer. Send artwork wirelessly over to the machine and turn it into stitches to create your own unique design. Whether using IQ Intuition Positioning app or 2-point positioning, you'll get perfect placement of your designs every time. For your sewing projects, an 11¼ inch workspace and 774 built-in stitches give you the power to create nearly anything you can imagine. And that's only the beginning. Your Baby Lock Altair 2 comes with so much more. When you bring home your Baby Lock machine, you're immersing yourself in a community of endless inspiration. You'll enjoy hands-on retailer support, exceptional customer service, invitations to our exclusive online communities, and access to hundreds of free projects and inspiration. Plus, receive a 60-day trial of our online sewing classes with access to over 1,000 videos to help you grow your skills and stretch your creative muscle. With the new Baby Lock Altair 2 embroidery and sewing machine, your creativity and inspiration know no bounds.
Okay. Too fun.
Knows no bounds.
Knows
Hey,
no bounds.
call Mike. Call Mike if you
Yeah.
have any questions, especially if it's like a machine we're not covering here.
Yes,
Hey,
definitely.
So
Yeah.
by now, we love our baby locks.
Yep.
Love our baby locks. And we don't want you just to take our word for it. So we've asked one of our favorite customers.
Yes.
You guys know we love to hear from you, but we've asked one of our favorite customers who's recently purchased an Altair to come on and just share a few things. So without further ado, come on out, Denise Valdez. Yay.
Hi, Kris. Hi, Allison. Hi, all the
Hello,
girlfriends.
Denise.
How are you doing?
Oh, I'm good. So my
Are
story
you having
is,
fun watching tonight?
yes, actually, I'm learning more.
Are
Learning
you?
more things. Yes. So,
That's good. So Denise, would you mind just sharing with us maybe first why you decided to purchase this embroidery machine, why you decided to purchase it from girlfriends, and what has your experience been like?
so my story is I moved to Utah 4 years ago, right when COVID hit. And then I was actually diagnosed with cancer at the same time. And
Wow.
I needed something to do. My neighborhood ladies were into quilting at the time, and I don't even know how to sew. My mother was a seamstress. So I happened to find my girlfriend's quilt shop looking for fabric, and I ended up seeing somebody embroidering something, and there was a passion there. It was so beautiful. And so I started looking at machines, and I ended up getting the Altair. Now I don't even sew. So here is one of my first projects that I did.
Oh, so
A
cool.
zipper
Oh my
pouch.
gosh, beautiful.
This was completely in a hoop. And I was so proud of myself because I didn't know how to sew. Another thing I made, this was a beginner pattern.
Yes, I remember that one. Squeeze the day.
I did this by myself, and you just have to go for it because I was afraid I would mess up, but you really can't mess up. And so in the past, probably about 1.5 years is how long I have had my machine. I'm still learning on it. I have been taking classes, and it's an amazing outlet for me. It's my therapy. It keeps me happy. I love everything that comes with the machine. There is so many little gadgets on there. There's an Asian little theme. There's a botanical, a fishing theme if you have a fisherman, Western, the kids
Built-in
corner.
designs.
Yes, the kids corner I love because I have 2 grandbabies now. There's the IQ design. I actually learned how to use that, and I've called Girlfriend Shop many times, and they'll walk me through it and refresh my memory. I actually just recently, for one of my neighbors, did believe it or not, a sonogram of her future grandchild, and I stitched it out on my machine, and it was beautiful. Yes. It's actually like the whole baby. It was amazing.
That's incredible.
And so I
didn't even
did
know you could do. I wouldn't have even thought of that.
And talking about the couching, I was going to bring that up also, because this, I would never, ever think a machine could do this. And it's beautiful in person. It's gorgeous.
Yeah, we did that at Tug. That's a fun blast from the past. I love that.
And then this was one free design, and I decided I was just going to go for it and try to do it. And I did. And really, you can't make a mistake. Nobody will see it. And it was amazing. This was the design that came with the machine. And I did it on a pillow.
That's awesome.
And then recently, I did the rope bowls.
Are you having fun with those, Denise?
I love the rope bowls. They're really fun. They are not intimidating. And you just, it really is my favorite.
I'm gonna cry again.
I'm gonna cry too.
You came up a couple hours away.
Pardon?
You came up a couple hours away for an event that we did.
Yes, I
which
did.
was
I
stay at the
drive 2
spa.
hours there and 2 hours back, and it's worth it. I'm going to give a shout out, Kris, because I met my best friend forever, Jamie. I'll cry. And so it's worth the drive. And Girlfriends is incredible because anytime I need help, I don't have to feel bad about bothering somebody. They help me. And I'm new to this, and it's amazing. I love it. And I love my Altair, and it really is my passion now that I did not even know that I had as an older woman. I have my passion.
I love that. As an older woman, she's found her passion.
I know,
and
I'm crying again.
You're crying again.
I'm crying again.
No,
Sorry, Denise.
I'm crying too. Because it has brought me such joy.
That really is incredible. And I've watched your journey, and it's been amazing. Like, I'm so, so proud of you for what you've been doing and what you've been accomplishing. Your embroidery just keeps getting better and better, and your confidence is growing. And that's something to be really proud of.
Yep.
Yes.
Hugs.
It is.
All right. Thank you, Denise, for sharing.
Oh, my heck. So now you're probably thinking, okay, how do I get my hands on a new best friend like how do I get my hands on one of these machines?
We all need a best friend, Jamie, in our life, right?
Yeah. And do you know what the greatest news is?
What's that?
We have best friends galore.
We
also have all these machines in stock.
Yes.
And we have a way for you to get them.
Definitely.
So we're ready to ship. I've seen a lot in the comments, a lot of questions about, hey, I'm really interested. Can I talk to Mike? Can I ask some questions? How I don't, but I have another surprise for you.
Let me also give a shout out to our very own Lisa.
Yes.
Okay, Lisa, I see she's on right now. She is amazing.
Oh my heck.
And she is so good at being able to answer anyone and everyone's questions. She's very good at, IQ designer. I've learned a lot from Lisa.
I have too.
And she's always willing to take your phone call. Like, it doesn't matter, no matter where you live, she's going to help you. She wants to help you to succeed in this as well.
Right. And she's so great at explaining. I mean, you know, that you're never alone with girlfriends when you purchase this machine. I mean, you know, and the people here never make you feel bad about asking even the simplest questions.
No, that definitely not. So in addition to the free shipping, right? The free offers, the $500 rebates that are going on right now through May 31st.
Right.
Guess what else we're doing to just sweeten the pot?
I know. We can't let Todd outdo me.
That's right. What is it?
Triple points.
Triple points.
Yes, so
that's
if you
right.
purchase a machine tonight, then we will actually adjust your points and
guess
give
what?
you triple points.
I have a graphic on there that says now through Saturday. I'm actually going to extend that.
Okay.
I'm going to extend it from now through May 31st.
Yay!
All right. Because I know that sometimes these can be big purchases. There's a lot to think about, but we're going to do it through May 31st because that's when the Baby Lock special rebate offer ends as well. Okay. So you're going to also receive, whether it's these machines or any machine, from now through the 31st. Let's say you didn't get in on the serger when we were talking about sergers, or let's say you want a long arm, for example. Any machine that you purchase from us starting tonight through May 31st, triple points on there.
Yes.
Okay.
Perfect.
All right.
Perfect.
I think it's time to bring Todd back on because we have something else we want to offer. All right, Mr. Todd. Oh, we've got to talk about the Ariel and the Altair, huh?
We do.
Okay.
We do.
Because in addition to that, we also have some open box machines.
That's exactly what we wanted to bring up.
All right.
So we have a limited number of open box machines of all of these. Give us a call and we'll work through some special pricing on those. These are machines that are, I believe we call them previously loved. Do we not?
Well, not necessarily. We have machines that, I mean, previously loved would mean that another owner actually had them. But we have machines that are open box machines, meaning they were floor models or used in our classroom.
They were loved in the classroom
They
for
were
just a
loved
minute.
in the classroom for just a minute. Exactly.
They got a little peck on the cheek.
There you go. I like that. So we have that as an offer for you as well. And you can use the coupon code SSWG10 to be able to get the extra 10% off of that. Yes. Or you can do it by a phone call and talking to us as well. But let's go ahead and review real quickly the differences between the Ariel and the Altair 2 and what you're going to find in both. All right, you ready for this? Let's talk about the Ariel first. So this, again, as a reminder, this has the 8x12 embroidery field with the LCD color touch screen, the never miss needle threader with 262 built-in embroidery designs, 757 built-in stitches, enhanced stadium lighting, and hands-free presser foot knee lift. All right, so great things. Now, I do also want to mention, I forgot to say this earlier. Someone was saying earlier they don't like having to switch over the sewing machine to the embroidery machine, vice versa. Let me tell you something about this, and we'll get an up close on this too. This unit, you do not actually have to remove the embroidery arm in order to sew. So if I'm going back and forth, all I have to do is just change out my foot. Now, obviously, if I was really involved in a big project on my sewing machine, I would want this embroidery arm to be out of the way, right? But if I just going from embroidery and I want to do something really quick with sewing, all I have to do is select my sewing feature on my machine. This is going to automatically just move all the way over to the left, giving me plenty of space to still do my sewing right here without having to go back and forth. So that is really nice on these Baby Lock machines, and it's something definitely to keep in mind because not all brands can do that. Sometimes in some brands you actually have to physically remove that embroidery arm and for you to go back to sewing. So going back and forth is really a great feature. All right, Todd, what do we have going on for the Ariel? Let's talk about it.
$79.99 is the regular price on this every day. We're at $64.99 tonight. 60-day love of knowledge. the $500 rebate from Baby Lock, a $100 gift card from My Girlfriend's Quilt Shop, the Aerial Inspiration Guide, again, that best friend that's right there on your desk constantly answering your questions.
Definitely.
And again, a free Kimberbell machine event, and we will ship these and all machines anywhere in the continental United States.
Lifetime education from us.
Always. This is on every machine you purchase from us. You come along with the girlfriends, we'll take care of you.
And a 60-day money-back guarantee from Mike.
Mike's
if we can't make it right.
Mike will make it right, or he'll take it back. It's that easy. It's that easy.
All right, let's talk about the Altair 2. The Altair 2 is where we have the IQ, intuition, positioning. All right, this is a pretty big deal. Let me tell you, if I'm trying to get perfect positioning, I don't want to be without it. So design database transfer. What this allows me to do is take designs that are from my computer and wirelessly transfer them to my embroidery machine without having to mess with the USB stick. 9.5 inch by 14 inch embroidery field, and it has IQ Designer, 771 built-in stitches, 494 built-in embroidery designs, a large 11.25 inch workspace, and the needle beam once again. All right, Todd, let's talk about prices here.
So can we talk for just a second about what do I buy? We've seen a lot tonight.
We have.
Right? We have seen a lot.
Yeah.
And you've said this a couple of times. Buy what you can afford. Buy the best that you can afford. That was great advice given to me many, many years ago when I was purchasing something and I was told, buy the best that you can afford. You'll never go wrong.
Absolutely.
Because if you go in and you go, well, maybe I'll scale it back a little.
Yeah.
You're not going to be happy.
Yeah.
You're going to end up upgrading anyway. And then you got another one. What are you going to do with it?
Exactly.
Okay?
Yes.
All right. So $13.99 is the regular price on the Altair 2. Tonight, $94.99. That's a great buy. The 60-day love of knowledge, a $500 rebate from Baby Lock, the 7x12 magnetic frame, the Altair 26-foot kit.
Oh, yes. And trust me, we will teach you how to use every single one of those feet.
We're also going to get the inspirational guide.
Don't want to live without it.
We got to have it right there on the desk with us. The Baby Lock Sew Ed Virtual Getaway.
Okay.
We talked about that a little bit earlier. And another, again, a free Kimberbell embroidery event.
Okay, yeah, so pretty cool. And I'll tell you also, the nice thing about all of these deals tonight, Todd, is let's say you go, you know what, it's just not within my reach right now, right? Because that's a lot of money all at once. Guess what? We have 0% financing options, don't we?
We do. We do.
So if you think about this Altair 2, for example, we could do, ask yourself, could you do $159 a month? I mean, could you eat out one less time? Right?
That'll do it.
That'll do it. Right?
Take half your groceries out of the cart.
Exactly. Well, we don't want you on rice and beans. By no means, but there's a lot of times that you think to yourself, you know what, $159, I could embroider on this, I could quilt, I could sew, I could do my long arm quilting on this because I can do edge to edge designs, I could do custom quilting on my embroidery machine. I mean, that's a pretty big deal. So when you look at this, sometimes the sticker shock is, oh my goodness, that's almost $10,000, right? Break it up into payments and we're happy to do that for you. Just give Mike a call and he can work out all those details. Lisa is also on tonight who can help as well.
And those two will answer every question. They will walk you through anything that you need. They're fantastic at doing that. And I just want to say, even one of the most fun things there is to sit and watch this machine run.
Yeah. Todd,
you cannot buy that kind of therapy.
You're exactly right. And I think this would be the perfect time for Todd just to give a little testimonial about his wife, because tell us a little bit about Tammy and her experience here. Mind you, Todd has only been with us for a few months.
That's true. So very briefly, we're fortunate enough to be empty nesters.
Yeah.
And you know what? That's a pretty good gig. We like that. But my wife, for years and years and years, everything that she did for the kids. She did for the family. She did for me. She was always doing those kinds of things. So we come to work, to girlfriends, and guess what happens? First and foremost, somebody grabs her. Somebody grabs her and puts her on an Altair 2.
Yep.
Says, you know what? Can you stitch this out for us? And she goes, I don't even know what you're talking about. And I'm thinking, okay, let's do this.
Mm-hmm.
So she jumps on the machine, she stitches out a little project, and she's hooked.
Yeah,
she loves it. She
Mm-hmm.
absolutely loves it.
Mm-hmm.
So the next thing you know, we have a machine. I take it home. Now here's a testament. Here's the testament to girlfriends.
Mm.
We take this machine home, and I get it out of the box. We set it up. We get it all ready to go. We've got a new table. We've got a new room. We've done all the things. And I set that machine up. And because of what happened at Girlfriends, in a 30-minute time frame, this was 30 minutes was all. I get home and we set that up. Once it's set up, she sets the whole thing up herself, which was great. I don't like the maintenance stuff. So she set it up. And about 45 minutes later, she comes out of her sewing room and she says, look what I did.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
There was success instantly.
Instant.
And it's
Mhm.
it's something that that now she's found a passion. Somebody mentioned earlier that they had found their passion. She's found a passion and something that she can do for her. And the only reason that happened is because somebody just took a few minutes and showed her how to do this. And now I carry home bags every night.
The green bag.
The green bag goes home
Like another
every night.
one. Yes.
We sign up for every event. We do all the things, but she's having a great
I
time.
love it. I mean, even tonight I saw her and she was giddy because she was on her way home. She's like, I'm sewing.
Yeah,
I'm sewing
yeah.
tonight. Bye.
Yeah,
And Todd's like, okay, nice knowing you.
Yeah.
You know?
yeah, exactly.
But that to me is it's just such a great feeling to see Tammy just take off. She didn't do any of this
She did not.
before.
She didn't do any
None.
of this. I always joke because my grandmother, she decided many years ago that she wanted to learn to crochet.
Uh-huh.
So my grandmother says, okay, we're going to crochet some curtains for your bathroom. Really? Curtains for your bathroom? Somewhere in a box in my
Okay.
house, there's a curtain that's about this long and about this wide.
Oh, yeah. We've been
And
there.
That's
Uh-huh.
it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But if you go to my house right now,
Yeah.
the mini quilts are up, the bench buddies are up, the pillows are up,
Mm-hmm.
and there's a stack of projects waiting to go.
And she's also teaching your nieces, isn't she?
She is.
She's having so much fun. And how old are they?
10.
Yeah.
10-year-olds.
10-year-old
The 10-year-old
twins?
nieces come over and they jump on this. It's just another touch screen.
This is easy for them.
It is. 30 minutes later, they come out and they go, look what we made.
Oh,
Look what we
it's
created.
incredible.
And it's great.
Incredible. Tracy said quilting and embroidery are the best ways for her to relax.
It is. It
Yeah.
absolutely is. And it's a way to create. It's a way to give. It's a way to relax.
Mm-hmm.
Although, sometimes I go down there and Tammy's all tensed up, and she's really focused.
Yeah.
when she's doing that.
She's
But
having
when
a
it's
good
all
time
said and
though.
done, she's having a great time.
Mhm.
And that's thanks to Girlfriends.
Ah, that's awesome. We should have had Tammy come on up for sure. So Tammy, shout out to you if you're watching, because we love that you have found this new love in your life, and that's pretty darn cool.
It is.
So, all right. Thanks, Todd. I'm going to let you go because you have some phones to answer and to help with anyone who's interested in financing. And we're going to go ahead and bring back Allison. As you can see, we have some incredible deals for you tonight, including, we need to end with this. How about a place to home that beautiful sewing or embroidery machine? Am I right?
Right.
I'm talking about this gorgeous table from Koala Studios. It's absolutely incredible. We showed a table last time for the surging, right? And now let's take a look at this. So Allison.
Yeah, this is the exact same embroidery table we use on the set of 3 Things at 3.
Absolutely.
And so let's talk about how much we can do about
Oh,
this table.
first of all, look how nice that thread storage is. And then it just comes right out from the table. I mean, how convenient is that?
Isn't that pretty?
Oh, that is beautiful.
I mean, just pulling that out and looking at it is well worth it, you know?
Droll worthy for
Yep.
sure. Yes. Then what's going on here, Allison?
Okay, so right now we do have the embroidery unit, and sometimes with this table, you need a little bit more space. So this has the perfect place to store that embroidery unit. You
I
just slide
love
it
that.
in, put it away.
Yep. And then with this table, you can also bring that machine down to be at level and have the little insert that goes with it.
Yep.
So take a look at,
all
how
the
big
room.
that quilt is. So if you're doing, with using your sewing machine, you can have a big space for that.
Sometimes you
Embroidery
just want
unit
to
is
put it
kept
away.
safe.
I mean, look at this. You
All
just put
automatic.
it away and it becomes a table.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Sometimes you don't want the kids
Yeah.
playing
Betty
with
Jo
it.
says, stop table envy.
Seriously.
Right?
Seriously.
Yeah, pretty amazing. And we're excited to let you know that through the month of May, Koala is offering a really cool deal too. So they're offering a free caddy, which we see in pretty soon in a little, it's just this little storage cabinet, or you can get free shipping on this. Now this is going to come from them. So that's why the free shipping, you choose from that or you choose the free caddy. But either way, it's a great deal. And I want you to look at all these different colors you can choose from. I mean, there's surely going to be something that's going to look stunning in your sewing space.
Right.
No, definitely. I mean, look, you've got this beautiful Brazilian cherry wood, and
Some
you
oak.
have the teak. They call this one teak.
teak.
Then the white ash. See how nice it is to have that convenience of storing it and putting it away.
Right.
And then this one is the oak that they
Right,
call
right.
like the American oak. And they have a brand new color in gray.
Yeah, that's so pretty.
That is really pretty. I love that it also has that outback, table out there. So, I mean, this is amazing. And there you can see in the picture, the caddy. So if you needed to have a little storage space right there, that is a great value as well. And you could add that into your purchase as well. So pretty awesome. Again, we
Amazing
can
deal.
add that to your machine, or maybe some of you already own a machine. This table will fit any machine out there. It doesn't matter what brand it is, but how nice is it to have that thread storage that comes out, to have the storage of being able to put your, your embroidery unit away,
Well,
to be able to
how
bring
nice
it
is
down and up.
These
again.
machines are a little bit heavy, and you get that
Oh,
Altair
yes.
2 or you get the Ariel,
Mhm.
whatever. How nice is it just with the touch of a button to be able to lower or raise that to the height that you want?
Absolutely. So that's an amazing deal right there. And so for those of you again who already own a machine, perhaps Koala Studio might be something in your near future. And again, through May 31st is this special offer from Koala, plus from us, the triple points from my girlfriend's Quilt Shop. So we're doing that on any machine purchase as well as any Koala Studio purchase
Pretty
as
dang
well.
cool. So what
Yeah.
are you waiting for?
Yeah.
I don't know. If you're ready to make the jump to a machine, to another machine, to sewing, to embroidery, to
Yeah,
new furniture for your sewing room, hey, we can help you.
definitely.
So we've gone over these machines, but that's just the bare minimum of
So-
just a little bit.
Yeah.
We do not have time. So there's free gifts with these. There's financing. There's the education component. There's, all of it.
Mhm.
So there's links in the comments, so if you see that, you can buy these online. Don't forget SSWG 10 for the 10%
If you
off.
want the open
Yep.
box. Mhm.
Yep,
The
if you
open
want those
box
off
ones,
the box
which
ones.
is the same warranty as if it were brand
Right.
new. None of that changes. So
Yep.
you can even do financing online if you'd like.
Yes.
So
Yeah,
it's
so if
really,
you don't
really
want to talk
simple.
to us, or you just want to kind of check things out, all of that is available.
Yeah. Just
Yeah.
give us a call.
Yep.
Just give us a call. You can talk to Mike, Todd, Allison,
Lisa,
Lisa. Who else? I don't know. I'll talk to anyone too.
Jackie, Brenda,
Jackie,
Lisa. I mean,
doesn't matter.
all of us are available
Yeah,
for a lot of different days.
because we want to
I
help
think
you
we should
find the right
mention the
machine.
pricing on the Koala.
Oh, I didn't mention the pricing. Okay, I
It's
don't remember.
regularly $49.99.
Okay.
It's on sale for $39.99.
Ooh, $1,000 off. Okay,
$1,000 off.
That's
and
awesome.
free shipping,
and free shipping. That's incredible.
triple points.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You have to do it.
Yeah.
You have to do it.
Okay. Thank you.
Absolutely.
I forgot to even mention that, but
Let's tell
can find
Tammy.
that.
Tammy, you have to
Tammy,
do it because
are
I
you
know she doesn't
watching?
have a koala.
yeah, she needs a koala. Todd's like, oh, great.
Todd's gonna have to carry
It's
that
his
home in a
fault.
green bag.
All right. Let us help find the right machine for you. Just give us a call. 435-213-3229. Elisa is here. She stayed late tonight.
I know, she's
to be able to help
fantastic.
field your calls. So
Yep.
definitely give her a call, say hello, and she can get you to somebody who can talk to you more about the machine. Again, these deals will go through May 31st, so definitely don't miss out on that. All right. How much is shipping if you want the caddy? I
It
do not
depends
know.
on where you live. So we do have to figure that out. So I mean, it
No,
depends.
this is from Koala, though.
Oh, from
no,
Koala.
so I am not sure on that, but Mike knows the answer. Okay, Mike knows the answer to that one. So definitely
And
give him a
remember,
call.
$500 rebate, even on open boxes.
Absolutely. Yes, yes.
Yep.
In addition to the 10% extra, the $500 rebate, the Kimberbell event, all the things. So, all right, friends. Well, we are going to call it a night. Thank you so much for being with us this evening.
Oh my gosh, it's been so fun again, Kris. It's been so fun.
Oh, we hope you've learned a few new things.
Shipping is $5.99.
Shipping. Okay,
Mike just said.
we've got it. $599 on the Koala. Okay, so it's $599 if you're shipping both the both koalas, right?
The koala and
The
the
koala
caddy.
and the caddy. Okay, $599. So yeah, those are heavy beasts.
Yes.
And they will actually take it to a room of your choice, won't they, Mike? Yeah, they
Unless
will do
it's
a white glove
downstairs.
delivery. So they will do down one flight or up one flight.
Yes.
Yes. So there you go. All right, guys. Thank you again.
Yes.
If we didn't get to your question, we can go back through and take a look. Again, if you enjoyed tonight's show, please do us a favor and share this with someone that you might know and say, hey, I know you've been thinking about a new embroidery machine or sewing machine, or maybe the time's right for you. Again, we'd love and appreciate your business.
Yep.
All right. Thanks, everyone. Have a good night. We'll see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.